Do a little quick test. Hopefully the audio levels are fine, because the last time was not that fine. Don't know why. Put myself in a party, hopefully that helps balance it out a little bit. That might be part of the reason. Anyway. Yes. Yeah, so we left off. Yakuya being dead. Which I had to... See, he's either gonna die first, or he's gonna... We're gonna get to a point where he remembers. But he was the whole part of the last game, so I was like, alright, he's probably gonna die first. And he did. And I'm sad. Oh yeah, right. Is one of the bridges? No, right? A snake. Man, I wonder who killed. Okay, this is definitely it. Yeah, I don't know who killed him. That sucks. I don't think it's the Yakuza guy because that's a little too obvious.
Huh? Are you kidding me?
Hey, what the heck is that mountain? When did that get here? Look at my net. They even make a mountain shaped like Onokuma.
No way.
That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You are right.
Byakuya must have needed his knowledge. Still can't believe he's dead. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuigo? Now that you mention it, here they are here yet.
I got it!
Ah, I know. They probably ran away.
No way!
Oh, hell no. There's no way I let them escape, you know? Look, I'd rather this one back over here.
Don't fuck with me!
I'm telling you, let me go.
Hey! Come on now!
I might just eat you up.
Hey!
Hey, Fuyuigo, what are you doing all this time?
Huh?
Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was still in the room when I finally heard that fat bastard get killed. I guess I cared about that anyway.
You.
How can you say something so irresponsible?
Do you
You've been
understand?
doing your best to investigate this murder even though you don't want to, just to survive.
Wait!
That's enough. You too, Fuyuigo. Impressive, man. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam?
What happened?
I am right here.
Now then, let
Know
us
this
begin.
well. A main character arrives when he is henshin. Huh?
Hey.
He knows it too. Yes, I did. But I'm right.
Well now.
Oh, he got his earring. Alright, now that everyone's all together, I take a secret entrance to the trial for you.
Wait!
Please, wait a second.
What's this?
My homie. What are you doing here? Nobody asked for you.
What?
You actually want to join in?
You masochistic mascot!
You want to taste of how powerless you are at the class trial? Even bigger mascots than I count.
Special bleeding service!
Oh well, I'm a big brother who goes to that little sister. I shall allow your special participation.
See ya later!
I've gone ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over.
Huh?
He told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
You mentioned something about a secret entrance over? Secret entrance. What the? Something's shaking. This is dangerous, everyone. Please get down. The something came out.
No way.
Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it?
What?
Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Magazine is trembling with fear. These are some great names. That's totally suspicious.
Hey, 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 hey!
Forgive me, seriously, just forgive me already.
Ah,
Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely.
wait, no way, no way!
There's no way. There's no way we'll find out who the killer is.
Stupid!
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up for God's sake. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward. You're right. There's nowhere else for us to run. We need to do it. If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys.
Yep.
If this were a video game, it'd have very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. When Eva entered Monokuma Rock, Jesus, I should have gone violently.
Huh?
This is an elevator? I see. This entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monica was down what he pleases. However, if he's done this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, it went pretty deep. You're right. An unnerving chattering sound inside my head. I didn't realize it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. Damn, this does go down. Holy shit. There we were, listening to an unpleasant roar as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished ascending, and then the elevator door slowly opened.
Welcome!
Okay, well, welcome! Ta-da! This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fate.
Why, you...
What the hell is he thinking? Locking us in a shitty looking place like this?
Don't fuck with me!
Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole! Complain all you like, I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written. Just like everyone knows, even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as long as we were ordered, we walked toward the seats we had been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. Yeah, man. Ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending, but he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep it together. A guy like him got murdered. Who killed him, man? I mean, we don't have anything really, right? Like, compared to the first trial on the first game, very easily was Neon, I mean, obviously, right? Like, so easy. I don't know. I suspect Soda based on nothing. I don't know who would kill, man. God damn it. I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But it's really true. I need to find out by any means possible. Because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. Fuck, which one of you assholes killed? His life-threatening trial bellowing with hope and despair has begun. Sure. Why not? Oh, there's some music. Anyway, yeah, we don't dick, right? I guess we're ready. I mean, we'll see how different this is. Are we gonna be really similar?
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Sounds great.
During the class trial,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
will present your arguments for
man.
who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive
Yeah, do this real quick. Sorry. Let me just do this. Okay.
punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin,
Yeah, as you
I'd
say.
like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you.
It's unfortunate, really.
Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair.
That's awesome.
So
Good
there's
to
no
know.
need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate monogamy, of course.
Of course.
You hate me that much?
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
I always want to.
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall? Huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah. What you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the
Yeah.
most pressing issue on our minds? Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
Sounds good. The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. We can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. We can't do that. No, thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this. No matter what. Okay, from this point on, simple tutorials. Sounds good. I'm sorry, please excuse my ear-training rudeness. As things progress each class trial, you'll engage in a number of non-stop debates during discussions. All your classmates will speak one after another without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements. You have to use truthfuls to refute in any way. Truthful, yeah, okay. Yeah, so this is all standard stuff. Pay close attention to the statements. Flash for everyone. Note that one at a time, you'll automatically fail. Press the options when you're in the argument to review the controls. Pull them to both complex. Cool.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
Good question.
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
Yeah.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Huh? Why? Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery!
That's it, right?
Like a dog burying a bone!
Yeah, it's probably this. There's only one thing to shoot, I think. So this should be easy. Alright, here we go. Yeah.
Why was Byakuya in a place like...
His body was under at the very back of the...
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there. No, that's wrong.
Cool. Thought I missed that for a second. I forgot where it was exactly.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body. Huh? Why? Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
What is he under there?
And here I thought I had a genius idea.
I mean, the only thing is like...
Too bad you're so
He probably
stupid
had
and
goggles
boring
on,
and
ready for
unpopular.
it.
Your life is
Then
meaningless.
saw someone underneath. Why you would hide under a table, right? That's kind of weird. Maybe that's where he put the goggles, maybe? And then saw him. I wonder how he saw him. I guess he's heard him, maybe? I don't know, whatever.
I respond better to praise, you
Yeah, whatever
know.
to say, fuck.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
Yeah.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
Yeah.
So
exactly
Byakuya
it.
snuck under the table for reasons unknown. And that's when he was killed.
Yeah.
Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
Could be, yeah, but I don't think that's
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
Yeah, makes sense. The reason Byakuya dove under the table, if it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably... Is it, we're looking for his, note? Is that what we're looking at? Do we have his note? Would that be it? I mean, what else would it be, right? So what Byakuya was doing... I mean, the only other thing is that there is, unless it's referring to like this, because that's probably what he was using, and then saw someone underneath. Or maybe it's referring to the case? Dude, I'm about to fuck this up, ain't I? God damn it. God damn it. I mean, shit, I don't know, man. We'll just do, this is why the party was there to begin with, so let's just do this. Got it. Damn, this might sound pretty I think we're wrong. Alright, god damn it. Fuck. The reason Byakuya dove under the table is I think Byakuya was during the party. I mean, he was keeping weapons and waiting for someone to try and stop him. He had a taser. So is this referring to this, maybe? The key to the other case is here, too. This is what he was doing. I mean, that's what he was doing. Besides watching us. The only thing is that, too. Oh my god, dude, I'm an idiot. Why am I dumb, dude? What could it be, then? Just thinking like unless it's specifically referring to this. Am I overthinking it? No. If it's something that killed during the party, then it's probably I don't know, man. Am I dumb? He's collecting weapons, but like I don't know what else do you want from me. I mean we'll get it eventually if we go through every single one of these. I don't know. I don't know if it's just stupid or what. Why is he covered in blood too? Because he didn't get stabbed by something else, right? I don't know what this is. Oh, maybe he was moved through this, maybe? Anyway, that is something else completely different. I don't think it's it. Yeah, I'm not sure what else it could be. I mean, checking gaps in floorboard, maybe? But I don't know. I think I'm overthinking this, maybe. Because... Okay, this is the problem. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably... Go back. I mean, if it's not the case, because that was one thing he was doing during the party. He wasn't watching us in case something like that would happen. I step on another pose. That's definitely, we haven't gotten to that point yet, I don't think. I don't know what this has to do with what he was doing. It's not referring to him taking the Fury though, is it? Because he wasn't eating. That was one thing he was doing. Nothing to do with this. Nothing to do with it. Dude, am I stupid? Holy fuck. Notice through it. I mean, I don't know. I don't fucking know. What was he doing? I mean, that's everything. It's wrong, I know. I was trying to do it because we're running out of time now. Okay, it does reset though, that's cool. Thank you. Then switch for Byakuya after the blackout. Head straight to the office. Standing guard. You never saw anyone come out. Fire breaks out. That's definitely not it. So this is definitely not it. This one's about the bathroom. This is definitely not it. Definitely not it. We've already tried that. Definitely not it. He was looking at the list, but I don't think that would be it. Dude, I must be stupid. Because this is definitely way harder than the first trial. Gas stove. Okay, nothing to do with that. I don't think it's anything to do with that. It wasn't anything to do with that. That's probably how the blackout occurred, if I had to guess. Buki was able to turn over noise. Okay, I don't think it's something to do with that yet. We've already clicked this, I believe. Nothing to do with that. We already did that. I mean, the only other one we have is Japs. Okay, maybe it's no. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it is, man. I'll be honest. Because he was clearly... I mean, if I had to guess, he was checking underneath the floorboard. Because the one point the carpet's not covering. I'm just gonna start clicking shit at this point. Because I don't know what the hell else it could be. I think it would just be this, right? This is his description. It doesn't say anything about what he was doing, right? Oh, is that what it was referring to? Dude, that's what it's referring to. Okay, alright, good. Instead of reaching for something or something.
I can prove it with this!
Okay, I don't get it.
It's probably something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Okay. What, do you see it and go under?
Oh! You mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there.
Oh, so he went under
So in order
the table?
to get it, he moved under the table.
Why would you do that, though, in that
He was
angle?
particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny
guess,
that possibility.
okay. I guess I was just overthinking
But how did he notice that there was a knife under the
a lot
table?
of blood, yeah.
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right? Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about
I
that.
can't believe I really fucked it up that badly.
Of course. I have
guess that
proof
makes
to back
sense.
me up.
I guess that's just overthinking it, I suppose.
This is almost like a real trial!
Various weeks. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I've already taken like half my health, so it's not a good idea. yeah, okay. Focus, guys. Alright. Jesus Christ. I don't know why the fuck that was stumping me so much. This is weird. Okay. That's a lot. They are definitely throwing more bullets than compared to the first game. That's for
I'm
sure.
sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
That sounds correct. If that's the case. During the blackout, Mr. Ham Hands
Probably referring
must
to
have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black! It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
You and your
Byakuya couldn't
food.
see in the dark either.
No, that's wrong! No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what
Yep,
was
yep, yep.
happening.
So,
Makes sense.
are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Hey, no, only I could do that, you son of a bitch. Fuck you.
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Why you say that? That doesn't make sense. I was, yes. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of surfaces, you want to do a one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. You have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the left stick. Based on the shape of the remarks, it's important to know whether they're cut vertically. Okay. Based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the person's remarks, it will skew toward their advantage. In the bottom right corner of your screen, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. This is the number of times you can cut remarks during one round of the debate. You will lose count of sharpness even if you miss, so please be very careful. When the mood skews to your advantage for a certain length of time, the other party's argument changes, which means the conversation will develop. If that happens, it will end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, it will skew the mood toward the other party's advantage, plus it's going to be very big. Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak spots with the triangle button. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you'll not be able to cut anything. I don't. Yeah, what's the truth blade? I don't know. Here's a delay in contacting you. I'll make sure the person who's going to contact you takes a very long vacation. Truth blades will be called truth blades. That's it. There won't be any other change. Only the name is changed, but if you think a change in feeling is applied, if you press the options, controls, good luck, have fun. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm ready to find out. Knife, case, iron.
If you just use common sense.
Yeah?
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles.
Where's that?
That's gotta be it.
Where's that? Is it a knife?
Damn it!
Oh, I have
If you
to cut
just
now?
use common
Fuck.
sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I was gonna cut. Okay, cool.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision goggles,
No,
then they
fuck
could
you.
have killed Byakuya even in reality, that's what happened. So those goggles were planned if the killer brought them to the crime scene.
Oh my god, dude, I don't understand this. I don't gotta go back to
If you just use common, the killer obviously
supposed to
used
touch
those
the
night vision
knife?
goggles. That's gotta be it.
I don't
Where's your
get
proof
this.
that the killer used them?
Yeah, where's your proof?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in reality. That's so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Put a hole in your argument. I'm sure Byakuya brought the night vision goggles. I need to refute them.
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in reality. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Okay, so am I switching the knife? Is that what you're saying?
Because if they used night
What else
vision
would it be?
goggles, then they could have
Doesn't
killed
have to be
Byakuya
that
even
way.
in the dark. I mean,
Case
in
maybe?
reality. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Ah, dude, what am I doing? Sure. Oh, you're
Because if they
referring
used
to
night
the
vision
case.
goggles,
Yeah, that case.
then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality. So those goggles were planned. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Is there like, I'm just swinging wildly. Oh, am I supposed to shoot the yellow words?
Because if they used night, then they could have killed
might be
Byakuya
it.
even in the dark. I mean, in reality. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Interesting. What? Okay, I kind of get it. That's very interesting.
No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
That's very weird.
Definitely?
Okay, anyway.
But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case.
Yeah.
Since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
Fair, but I don't
I
think you...
am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
What does that mean?
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
Knife is brought in the case along with the goggles too? No, that's not possible. The knife is hidden under Daniel. Be able to prove it. The duct tape, right?
I see! There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct
that's
tape
why I
there.
saw. Okay, gotcha.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid?
That was just a bait at the end of the day anyway.
Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well.
Man, I can't believe you did.
It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body
was
check is a
different,
bit
man.
much.
Anyway.
He probably knew someone was planning to commit a murder.
He definitely...
Are you saying he
found the thing.
predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
You think so too, right, Hajime?
Yeah, we found thing inside cottage. Okay. This one I know for sure.
I can prove it with this. Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Yep. Careful, first kill will happen tonight.
The hell is this?
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage. It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
That
Nobody
is the
besides
question, isn't
Monokuma
it?
would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me.
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies.
Those are
Oh,
still
is it?
lies.
Doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
Makes
What do you
sense.
mean? By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
I feel like Byakuya has to come back in some way.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
Because it's weird for him to...
As long as he was determined
Focus on
not
the
to let
trial.
any of us die, he couldn't take that risk.
I don't know what's happening.
His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So,
Yeah,
he
makes
tried
sense.
to do something about it without telling anyone?
I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
The killer. Is there a chance it's not the killer? Is there really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's the one who killed the other?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya? There's no way it can be that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What's up, Sonya?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles.
What's that?
If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right.
Oh, yeah,
They wouldn't have
fair.
been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the
Well,
murderer
it's
had the
definitely underneath
goggles
the
when they took the
floorboards,
knife,
right?
then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
Yeah, because he didn't get stabbed by the knife. Or did he get stabbed by the knife? It was pink. It definitely had blood on it, but it might have been blood splatter. Although it covered the knife pretty damn well. But I don't know, we'll see, I guess. There's a lot of fucking blood. But I don't think did she mention a big, I think she only mentioned the small cuts, the 5mm. Because of this mark, the toad was able to get the knife from under the table. The glowing paint.
I see! What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint,
Doesn't
right?
look like just blood splatter from the thing, but I don't know, we'll see.
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
Yep.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark.
They're the one who started
Which
it.
means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
Yep,
That
still don't know who
seals
the killer is, though.
Killer is whoever was in the office with the
Alright,
circuit
calm
breaker.
down now.
Which means it was you, Pekoyama!
Hey, come on.
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for two glasses wearers?
I am not the killer.
Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Pecco's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
Hey, there you go.
I don't care about a technicality like that.
Oh, we should.
Pecco's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
Yeah, we're trying not to die here. At this debate, blue-colored witch spots start appearing. Argue spots. Blue-colored witch spots will be called agree spots. When shooting agree spots with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets that will prove the other person's testimony is correct. Oh god. When your truth bullets merge with their weakness, it'll become a logically sound agreement. Or maybe it said argument, I'm not sure. Isn't it a little... From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. Because the option is really important. What was the other one? Or do I just switch between L1 maybe? I don't know what we're
Since
doing.
Pecco was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
Okay.
That's impossible.
Huh?
Why
Why
do you
is
say
it
that?
possible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
Not even before the blackout.
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry.
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Okay, so just from listening to Pecco's testimony, it's not weird to doubt them. But I feel like I spoke to someone during the investigation who totally backed up her testimony. Who was it? I don't remember.
Since Pecco was in the office,
I don't remember actually.
she
Jackie,
could have
maybe?
caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Here, let me look at the fucking controller again real quick. Fire truth bullet. L1, so select truth bullet, R1 concentrate. Okay, does it matter about the colored shit? I'm assuming no, I just wanted to make sure. My brain's small. I can't focus on everything. I'm gonna just assume we're good. I'm gonna shoot
Why is it impossible?
someone to count.
Because
That's
I was
great,
not in
right?
the office. Not even before the blackout.
Fuck, it wasn't Chiaki. I forgot who it was, man. Shit. Oh, sorry. I don't
Since
remember who
Pecco
it was. Can I look at the fucking account again? I
in the
don't
office.
actually remember.
She could have caused the blackout at any time.
Is it territorial? I don't remember.
That's
I actually
impossible.
generally don't remember. It's definitely
Why is
shooting
it
that one, though.
impossible?
I just don't remember who fucking
Because I
said
was
what.
not in the office, not even before the blackout.
Oh It was my bad.
Since Pekka was in the office, she could have caused the...
That's impossible. Huh? Why is it? Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
I agree with that.
I don't remember who the counts were, I'll be honest. I should have reviewed them. I didn't think that's actually really cool. I should definitely review beforehand now. Because before in like the first game, you really didn't have to review at all. It kind of more or less fed it to you. Like the only times you really had to check for the items is when they bring up your selection. You can actually just look at them already. So it's cool.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Pekko.
Yeah, it's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is
cool,
actually
don't get me
Pekko's
wrong.
alibi.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time
gotcha.
shortly after the party started.
But
And
we
it was
didn't know.
finally freed up after Byakuya's body
That's when
was
we saw
discovered.
her, then she had her stomach ache again. Gotcha. Makes sense. Okay. I could have thought about that then. Fuck.
Then the person
I
who
could
was
have.
in the bathroom that
She
whole
didn't
time was
specifically
actually...
remember. That was just me having to be like, oh, she was probably the person.
Everyone else besides Pekka was in the dining hall after
Yeah,
the party
okay.
started,
I gotcha.
right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pekko.
I guess that would be true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
She locked herself in the bathroom for that long? There's no doubt. It's shit. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners? Or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did
Okay,
you
buddy.
get
Hey, we're calm
excited?
down now. All right, back it up.
Seriously, stop it.
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Oh yeah?
Stop
Why do you say
this
that?
childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
I see.
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
Fair.
I see. That might have happened.
Question is whether Piggo's stomach ache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of the trial would change drastically. Okay, making arguments. Knife, timer, goggles, embarrassing clothes, party business. Well, I mean, the only
Did
thing
you
it
eat
can
anything
maybe
weird?
would be the party business.
I don't remember eating anything weird.
If you took some food.
Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right?
Yeah.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
Well, he
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
Yeah.
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Okay. What would I shoot then? I'm not sure, actually. Whether Piggo's stomach ache was a coincidence or if someone intends to cause it, we need to clarify that first.
Did
I mean, the
you
only
eat
thing it can
anything
be is-
weird?
I don't remember
Yeah,
eating
the
anything
dishes.
weird.
Now that you mention it... You brought
Right?
food to the
Yeah.
office, right?
Because there wouldn't be any of the other ones.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
What am I contradicting, though?
There might have
I
been some
actually know.
laxatives in it, don't you think?
Yeah, if we're not...
Taro cooked the food. How
I guess we'll just
suspicious!
shoot this, Tortero, because he's the one that did the food.
I wouldn't do
Ask
anything
him
like
about
that.
it.
Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Fuck. I guess we're shooting the other guy then? It's definitely part of
Did
your
you eat anything? I don't remember eating.
Now that you mention, you brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining room.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you? No, that's wrong!
Fair enough, fair enough.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall, because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
Alright, dude,
I
makes sense.
apologize
Makes
for
sense.
causing
He
a
said,
scene.
yeah, okay. I forgot who else ate the food.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not
definitely one that
you.
ate a lot of
He's
food.
the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Alright, calm down,
This
dude.
bickering.
Let's just dismiss Pekko's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Trashy skank?
Those and murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself was actually important. So you need to make it clear about how that blackout occurred. So rude. Follow the irons, nice, makes sense.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
No.
Maybe they used a remote control?
No.
They probably messed with the breaker.
Yes.
It does
I
not
guess
have
it might
to be the
that.
breaker.
That might be
They
it.
may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
I agree with that. It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it. Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout. When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by
They sure
leaving
were.
those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah.
Wonder if they
It
got the
seems
knife
that's
under
how
the
the
table.
killer caused the blackout.
The only one who.
Stupid fool!
Oh, hey, come on, man.
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
Alright, what are you gonna say?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout?
Yeah.
That's inexcusable!
Why is that? Alright, Rebuttal Showdown, AC Timer, Duralunum Case. I don't know, man.
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
People in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. Is that really it?
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone who was in the dining hall when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
What am I confusing here?
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout,
Okay.
then for the killer to turn the irons on,
I don't know.
you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone who was in the when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
Huh. What would it be? We're able to cause the blackout. Is that really it? No, right? It's possible, but what am I using to contradict?
If the irons in the storage room
It's not
caused the
irons,
blackout, then for the
But
killer
what
to
else would it
turn the
be?
irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect. If the irons in
I
the
was gonna
storage room
try and
caused
switch
then
it.
for
Is
the
it so
killer
low
to
to
turn
keep
the
those
irons
words?
on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone who was in the dining hall when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
I mean, is this something
I
I'm
can't
shooting
back down!
first? I'm so confused. I was spamming X, fuck you.
If the irons in the storage room, then for
I
the
don't
killer
get
to
this
turn the
one, man.
irons
I really
on,
don't.
you're saying they went
I
all the
really
way to the
don't.
storage, and that means everyone who was when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
I can see that card.
No,
Okay,
just
I'm
because
just dumb.
people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
That's fair.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the... If the irons cut, then the killer had to go to the storage room and turn on the iron!
God damn it. I am so
if the iron's in the
confused on how
storage
this
room, then
works.
for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone who was in the when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause... If the irons... Then the killer had to go to the store and turn on the iron!
Because why would it push it? I'm assuming I wasn't supposed to cut it. So that's the second one?
If the iron's in the storage room, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? And that means everyone who was in the... When the
Maybe
blackout
I'm just
occurred can't
dumb.
be a suspect!
I can't, like, begin to imagine what the fuck
No,
I'm
just
supposed
because
to
people
do.
were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the black... If the irons caused the blackout...
Oh my god.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause... If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to the storage room before and turn on the iron! Now do you intend to take back what you said?
I'm sure the irons are responsible for blackout, but that shouldn't be the only reason. Oh, is it referring to...
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If the irons caused the blackout...
Allow me to cut through those words!
Gotcha. Dude, I don't know if I like that one.
The irons
There's too
are
much
just
words,
one
I'm not
reason the
comprehending what the
blackout
hell I'm looking at.
But they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
The air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham-Hands died around that time too!
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Hell yeah, dude.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance.
Or they even
Used
check
the
that.
irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Dun dun dun!
Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of
Which
the
is
wall.
so
that's
weird, by
impossible
the
to
way.
reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
No,
It's
we got it.
alright.
I mean,
don't
if I
have to
keep fucking
worry.
up, but hey, ignore that.
Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all.
Yeah, what are you talking
In the
about?
end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
What are you saying?
Nagito? What happened to you? Huh? What do you mean? Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us. Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred.
Huh. I don't
The
trust
question
this
is,
man.
who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up
Sure.
the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a
Right.
shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you
It's your
implying?
tone. Yeah, it's your
He's
tone
just
is
saying,
really setting me
after
off.
all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Unfortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, There's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
Alright.
You're changing your story again? Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point.
I don't know,
Has anyone thought about our situation like this?
Like what?
Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
What do you...
Doesn't that mean...
Yeah.
Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
Are you good, my guy?
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
Homie, we barely just
I don't
met.
want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already! I want to go home and eat candy!
Oh, now you're crying?
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down. We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
Why are you talking
wrong.
like that?
I think.
Did you say something?
'Cause we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
You say?
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Yeah?
Didn't we already cover that? They used
yep.
glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Oh, to get inside. That's the point there. And if they obtain a knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they need to get close to the table while it is still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Thank you. The one guy's there, very close. There's the table and the dark. Fuck, dropped my controller. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. What? The wire?
Here!
What? Makes sense to me.
The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
The wire. Unfortunately, nobody kills desk lamp. The killer actually used the power cord.
I can prove it with this! They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only
Like
one
it was
person here
fucking
who
close
could have
to
done
it.
that.
See, the thing is... We'll see what it is. We'll see what happens.
Ooh.
The only person here could have possibly done it. And this is the visual.
You're the only one! Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
The thing is, he probably didn't kill, but maybe he was going to kill.
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout,
Because again,
the only person near the power cord was you.
But the thing, she got punctured. The skewer.
Which means The only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
Oh,
But
right.
still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Nagito's chance to hide the knife on the table was when he was fighting.
I see!
Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito
he
did
did
prepare
do
the
that.
drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
Yeah, yep.
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but
I don't think he's a killer, but he might have tried to
proves
kill,
that
and
you're
then something else
suspicious,
happened
right?
beforehand, maybe?
If that's the case,
If they saw him
that
before the
strange speech
blackout,
you
he
made
would not
earlier,
have been able to get under
that
the
was
floorboards. Well, I guess we
part
don't
of
know
your
how to get
plan,
in the
too.
floorboards. We're gonna have to ask the one
You
guy
got
how
us
he
to
did it.
lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already!
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something!
Man's losing it.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death! How wonderful! How beautiful it is!
Huh?
Who is this guy? He has a running gun. Even though it's not purple.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
A little bit, just a little bit.
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table.
Why would we have heard that?
And,
That's the thing.
well, you all saw how that played out.
I think it's
With a
didn't
twist
kill.
ending like this, I think we can all agree
I don't
this
think he
ended
killed.
up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything.
You're
I've
really wrong
made
with you,
peace
man.
with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
Is he the real
Hey,
Morgan?
Nagito! If you were behind all of this, Then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
Why would you bring
I
it there?
think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Ah, you did say that, didn't you?
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me.
Wordy wouldn't just watch him.
Nagito was the one who
But
suggested
anyways,
I guard the office.
He did bring that up as well. Yep, I remember this.
Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions. It was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
What's that?
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it.
God, you shut the fuck up, please.
Worthless talent for a worthless human.
Nagito is the ultimate lucky student, right?
I see!
You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck.
Okay.
I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Yeah. I did say
At
that,
the
I do
time,
remember
Hajime
that.
said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, oh, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that
thing
you
is, you didn't-
symbols of
I don't think
hope.
you killed him,
That
though.
was my only motivation.
Right?
You're not making any sense!
Let's start the damn vote
What if he
already.
got killed
Ready to
and then
fucking
got
kill
stabbed
this
repeatedly
psycho.
afterwards? Or maybe someone else killed?
Please! Monokuma!
Please, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
What do you guys say, girl?
How should I put this? Is Nagito
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
killer?
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already
I think
know
the guys
that,
just
but
might be crazy, but I don't know.
There's just something a little strange.
Yeah, you're the one who did the
Only a little,
autopsy.
then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke. I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Just listen to her there, come
listening
on.
is acceptable.
Yeah.
However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
I can calm it down a bit. Lines of white. Okay, I remember white noise. Yeah, this stuff I remember. Cool. Hopefully, I'm not going to swear, even though it's meaningless. So I'm gonna show one more thing. In this debate, you won't be able to. Oh, you won't be able to shoot it down. Oh. Well, a little different. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, the autopsy. The autopsy.
I think it's strange that
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
I was trying to shoot it. We can't shoot it.
He has already confessed.
Come on, say it.
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it.
I believe in you.
He killed Byakuya with a knife he hit.
Oh, do shoot this? Yeah, we'll shoot that, don't we? Fuck.
Thanks for wasting our time, Skanky.
Then let's prepare to cast our
I was
votes.
waiting for an agree. That's on me.
I think
the killer
was so obvious.
he has already you know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with a knife he hit. No, that's wrong.
I don't know why you're trying to do that to us, you dickhead.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikon?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
But, based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife!
Yep.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Okay, buddy, calm down.
Not a whorehouse!
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Yeah, what is up with this man?
Don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
I'm sorry. Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Right.
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout? Ugh! If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision!
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark. No matter how hard you
Too
think
bad one of
about
them's the killer.
the truth is beyond your
I
sight.
don't know, maybe not love you, I guess. You're kind of a little weird.
Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it? What's not it?
The truth is beyond our sight. Yeah, we can do it. Should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. Yes, one girl's testimony. Yes, Ibuki.
I can prove it with this! Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, reals?
I'm not so
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down! We gotta stay calm in a situation like this!
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Clearly not.
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth!
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark...
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
It almost sounds like... Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened. As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make.
Yeah, what's that?
I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife, but Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the
So
table.
did he try to kill him?
That's right.
But failed?
I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
Yeah. Did Byakuya stop him trying to get the knife? He got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it? Well, sounds possible. I mean, just from listening to what they both had to say at the time.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Interpret it like that. Yeah, actually, now I think about it, that sounds exactly like
After
what
getting
happened.
shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party,
So he wanted
hiding
to
the
kill him.
knife, setting up the blackout, it was all
Dang, so
going
that's
according to
interesting,
plan.
because now we're gonna live with him knowing he's gonna try and kill
But
one of us.
unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're
Yeah,
not
it's
the one who
interesting.
killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair?
Buddy, you
But
can
you
shut
can't
your
give
mouth.
up. You need to have hope.
Oh, okay.
Do
well.
your best and move forward.
up
Rising
with
to
you?
the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
What is that with the guy? Is that really not the killer? Is this guy really Naruto I know before? No. There's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about the guy. Didn't know his true character. As simple as that, but now is not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we'll die here. Suspended? What? What's happening?
Well now,
No, and the class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? To those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try to guess the killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter. But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. $10 billion? Of course. For those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
now then, what are you gonna do?
Wait, what? Wait, is this an actual thing? What happens if I actually try it? Because I kind of want to try it, but also I don't want to restart everything. I'm curious. The thing is, I don't know who the killer is, right? All I have is a guess on who the killer might be. Which is literally me just guessing. We should probably just continue. I don't know if it actually is legit, like, we try to guess the killer, it's just like... Okay, I was actually thinking about it. Gotcha. There's no way you really guess the killer is.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either!
You're so evil!
Villain! You truly are a villain! I should have guessed it was fake. God damn it, Monokuma. What's the point of that? So are these trials normally longer then? There we go, back to going back to trial.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed.
Yep, I remember
and
that.
his killer is among this group of students?
That's what
No,
we've been told.
I'm not gonna believe it. I'll
Alright.
never believe it. 'Cause I believe in everyone. So do your best. And don't forget to save regularly.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
Sure.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
Oh, what's that?
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Yeah.
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before.
Oh my god.
Not even my own mother.
I'm not talking about your looks.
No blood, is that what you're referring to? I mean, no blood. I mean, there's a lot of blood.
I see.
So,
Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right?
Yeah,
There were even
sure
blood
was.
stains on the inside of the tablecloth.
If he stabbed Byakuya to death,
so I mean, we could probably list
strange he
the
did not get
suspects, but
splattered
it's
with an
definitely not
appropriate
you.
amount of blood.
I didn't
probably
get any
isn't
blood
Soda.
on me. That is weird.
Who else did we hear? We heard Soda.
You just used something to
We
block
heard
the
you,
blood,
I
didn't
think.
you?
Something that might have
heard
been used to
Ibuki,
block the blood
Or rather,
splatter.
she heard everyone. I think she was talking
What
actually.
do you think it could have been?
Photography girl.
I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right, Hajime?
What's that? Yes, there's only one thing you could have used to block the blood splatter. Oh, the cloth.
I can prove it with this! You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
Do you remember that?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are
Yeah,
you
they're kinda
suggesting he
weird.
hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on?
Yeah, what would this
What
book
would he
come
have
from?
done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried
Could
to
the
hide
tablecloth
it
fit
and take it with you,
underneath the table?
Wearing a tablecloth,
Maybe
going
someone
under the
that killed
table,
underneath.
getting a knife in a blackout,
Although that wouldn't make
and
much
stabbing
sense.
someone.
I don't
That's
know.
not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
then what does it mean?
Yeah, what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
Yeah.
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred
I mean,
under that
comes
table.
before boys, which is trying to, I believe.
Even
Makes
the
sense.
inside of the tablecloth
Because it's a
was
5
bloody.
millimeter
So
diameter
there's
weapon.
no denying Byakuya was killed there.
But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
Right?
I don't understand at all!
Hajime, you look like you're onto something.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle. I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the table, but not under the table.
I know what it is.
If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense. Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
In scenes, we have to figure out who prompted words and proved Hammond's gambit over. What was the line of the right letters in order, so if there's a keyword, what? It's like a little puzzle game. Various letters will be flying across the screen in directions. There are 2 rules you must remember. If 2 different letters clash, you'll take damage. If 2 of the same letters clash, they will fuse. You must make 2 of the same letters clash while you try not to let 2 different words clash. That is not what's important. In order to do that, you can give a technique called catch and release. When you move the vertical with the left stick and press the X button while it's on top of a letter, you can snatch the letter like a vacuum. This is what it means to catch. However, you can only catch 1 letter at a time, so be careful when you press X, you have the letter caught, you can shoot it while your cursor is aiming. Just like it is. You change the position of the letters and put the letters together next to you with the same letters, so you can fuse them, fuse the letters will freeze and get bigger. By pressing the X button, you can blow it up and erase it from the field. It's called firing the letters, catch and release. Okay, well I guess I have to figure out what you're actually playing. This is very confusing to me. If you just erase letters, you won't be able to play the game. Ultimately, the main goal of the segment is completing the keyword. God damn it! Display the question with the square button and figure out what keyword will answer the question. While lining up the keyword, instead of pressing the X button to fire a letter through the triangle. If that happens, the same kind of letter goes over the simple keyboard list. The sent letter is correct. It's not. Okay. Yes. Dude, these are long ass explanation. Yes, it was very long. Yes. Something's coming to me. Just a little bit more. I feel like I see something. Wow, what? A-N-U-N-D-E-R under the F-L-O-R is under the boy, gotcha. So that is a U? Ah, I see. Interesting. Looks like you. Okay. Right? Or are we not looking for you? Because I'm not seeing a U. You saw it. Well, we need this, right? Something like that? Oh, you dumb bitch. I just avoided him. Is it not under? There you are. It's like, where the fuck's the U at, dude? Okay. Now we shoot. Okay, maybe we don't shoot that. Fuck, do we need more? Oh, you dumb asshole. Fuck. Okay, let's go in there. How big do we need this? Big. Okay, what am I supposed to be fucking doing? I don't. Is it not under the floorboard, or am I dumb? Where did Bianca's killer stop walking? Under the fucking floor. But what is it? How do I get to do things? I don't like improved Hammond's Gambit. Move the cursor over a letter, press X to catch it, and move from the field. You press X while caught the letter will appear in the vertical location. Use this to fuse the same color, but try not to fuse different color letters together. If you catch a fused letter with the X button, it will detonate and be removed from the field. If you catch a fused... Oh, you have to press triangle. God damn it. Can I do it right now? Okay, god damn it, I'm pissed. Alright. There's the front. We're not gonna... Oh, it's you and you dumb bitch. Fuck. You... Okay, here we go. There we go. There it is. Now we're looking for E. There we have. Oh, D. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Not D, not E. Here, we can just hold this. I need to have it like in the middle. Under. Oh my god, did it actually touch that? I thought it was good. Okay, now we're looking for it. There's R. another E. EH. What do we do? F now. Here's we did S, right? Where's it? Over there. Oh, yeah, oh, you run out of time. God damn it. God damn it. Ah, okay. Yeah.
We will never give up!
That's annoying. I don't like this. I like other thing. Just trying to fill in words. That's much better. IMO. This shit's kind of lame. I do this dumb fucking shit that took 3 years to do again. Alright. Why do you put everything in you? You bitch. The hell is fucking T? H. FL. Fuck. This is so stupid. I hate this. This is dumb as shit. Not the worst thing in the world, but I definitely much prefer the other one. Where the fuck are the O's? Jesus. Oh, okay, yeah, just trying to break it. Jesus Christ.
I got it!
That's so stupid. I hate that. That's a dumb minigame.
Got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Yep.
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. Where? And how?
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
Yep. Yeah, condom.
You're the only one! Hey, Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Yeah, the Hellhound earring?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right?
Yep.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
Yeah.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my 4 dark devas of destruction, it is of no concern. Truly, this is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.
Which makes sense he would know, because the iron was there.
One of my 4 dark devas of
Cool,
destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Then that has to be how the killer did it.
Makes sense.
If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
No, I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Yeah, who was able to do that?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must
See,
be the
we
one who
could
was
say
waiting
that,
under
but
the
that's not always
floorboards.
the case.
Who wasn't at the party again?
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monomi over there can be my witness, right?
Yes! This Monomi over here is your witness!
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
You're in the kitchen? That is close to the
person who
storage.
wasn't at the
I don't know if I want
party.
to believe it's you, though. It's for Yuhiko, but I don't
Judging
think
from the
it's
photo
him.
I took before the blackout,
It obviously has to be him.
Yeah. I
Yay!
think it's him, though.
Decided!
Well, I thought it was okay,
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like,
I can do it. Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
see?
Oh, there it is.
You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Good news, you're allowed to use a silencer. Hey, let's go. Okay. Yeah, I remember. Oh, it feels okay, yeah, cool. Nice, that's what I like to hear. Okay. A lot of accounts. I don't know what I need to use. We'll find out, I guess.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
Yeah.
And they could have stared at panties all day.
Okay, buddy.
Without going to the storage room in the dark.
Yeah.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know. That means you have no alibi.
Oh. Okay, gotcha.
The culprit is self-evident.
Gotcha. She is the one who's gonna go. I remember.
During the party, was lurking under the...
And they could have stared at me without going to the store.
Is that true?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know. That means you have no alibi.
No, that's wrong!
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right.
Yep. He was like wanted to come to the party, but he didn't want to come. He said like,
I saw
fuck you,
Fuyuhiko after the
dumbass,
party
or
started.
It
There's
was
no
kind of
way
an
he could have
asshole.
been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
Yeah, that
It's
is-
still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up!
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside. And he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from
That'd be a
outside.
thing.
Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
During the party. It was probably during the blackout.
Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
Can't stop thinking about it. I feel like there's something I overlooked. For clarity's
It
sake, once
appears
again.
we're getting close to the final stage. The blackened
talking again?
or the spotless. Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
Weird asshole. Make your argument. Cage, dishes, or... Okay, fire door. Yeah, that's probably fire door.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
No.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut.
What's that?
What if they used a light?
Definitely sounds impossible.
So they're all green. A light? Moving in the dark might be what the one person says or the I might be able to prove it.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Yeah.
Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What do they use?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Definitely another pair.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut.
And you say light.
What if they used a light?
Fuck, I don't know.
It definitely sounds impossible.
What else could they have used? I mean, they're gonna say you got a lighter, but I don't know that lighter.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
I don't know. It's not the case, right?
Moving to the storage room
Murder
like
threat
that.
makes 0 sense. Kitchen
It's like
equipment
making a
makes 0
seafood bowl
sense.
without fish.
Party dishes, that makes 0
Is
sense.
it really not possible?
It has to be fire door. I can't think of anything else.
What if they used a string like the cord?
Cases like this.
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
It's definitely not that. I guess it's a
What a
shoot.
pain. I'm gonna go with my
The
gut.
light and then be wrong because I'm.
What if they
100%
used a
sorry.
light?
Yeah, we'll go with the light. Yeah, I figured as much. Could do it.
The hallway was really
Fire
dark
door?
during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Yeah, okay. What is it?
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that.
Oh.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
What was in the
Is
case?
it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
I don't remember what else.
Maybe there was another pair of night vision
I
goggles?
don't think it's that.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Oh, you did.
Definitely sounds impossible.
Yeah, one of these. I just don't remember what was in the case.
The hallway was.
Way to check it. Oh my god, you can't check it. Holy fuck. All it said was a security case, but maybe
It was really dark during the blackout.
Moving to the storage room.
It's like making a seafood. Is it really
I'm
not?
What if they used a string?
Maybe there was another pair.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut.
Maybe that applies.
What if they used a light?
Damn it, no light. Fuck. Oh, what the fuck
The
is
hallway
it,
was really
man?
dark during the black. Moving to the storage room.
remember.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a
Is there a
string like
ring
the
or
cord?
something? I can't think it'd be another fucking pair, would it? They have two pairs? I
hallway
guess
was
they
really
could
dark
have
during the
bought
blackout.
one if
Moving to
they're
the storage
over
room.
at
It's
the
like making
fucking
a seafood.
supermarket.
Is it really not?
What if they used a string like the...
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Oh, you asshole.
What a pain. I'm gonna go. What if they used a.
It definitely sounds impossible.
The hallway was really dark. Moving to the
Dude,
storage
I'm
room. It's like making a
struggling
seafood
with
bowl.
this case.
really not
I can't
possible?
imagine
What if
how
they used
difficult
a
the rest of
string
the
like the
cases are going to
cord?
be for me.
Maybe there was another pair of
Dumb
night
and
vision
dummy.
goggles?
So I definitely did not struggle nearly as much as I am.
The hallway was really
The
dark
other
during the
one.
blackout.
The other fucking game, the first one.
Moving to the storage room like that.
I don't know what else it'd be.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is
Why
it
the fuck
really
would it be
not
part of this? It
possible?
doesn't make sense. He's gonna cut me with, I believe,
What if they used a string like the cord?
there's only like knives and stuff. And
Maybe there was
keyword.
another pair of night vision goggles?
Definitely not the murderer.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut.
He's already tried
What if
them
they
all,
used
right?
a light?
Bro, what is this stupid fucking shit? I don't know why. The killer tried it from moving in the dark.
The hallway.
Do I just not remember? Oh. But that's not part of it, right? Like, maybe, but that looks kind of weird, the long ass cord. They're all plugged in, so it doesn't make sense. The knife found at the crime scene was not included in the searching list. The old nature equipment may be a potential weapon. A portable stove. Yeah, I
It was really dark during the blackout.
because I can't think of one.
Moving to the storage room like that.
You already used the case on all
It's like
three,
making a
didn't I?
seafood bowl
Oh my
without
God.
fish.
I mean, what else the fuck would it be?
Is it really not
Because the
possible?
case had a bunch of
What if
stuff
they used a
inside,
string
so I
like
was
the cord?
Maybe. I guess that might be retarded, dude. I searched it. I don't know what the hell it could be. So all we have is like... I don't know why I'm struggling with this. It's crazy how bad I'm struggling with this. I legit might just drop everything down by a level. This is very hard for me. Oh, wait.
Crap!
The portable stove? Is that what it's referring to? How would you use that as a light, though?
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not?
What if they used a strip?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision. What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut.
What if they used a light? I agree with that.
So where would she have plugged it in now? If we were under the floorboard.
I know.
Maybe that's what I said.
The killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
24 china, 22 inspiration, 21 glasses, a portable stove.
It's the portable stove.
Portable stove?
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around.
Oh,
so,
is
the
it?
killer used the portable stove to move from the
fair
hallway
enough,
to the
sure.
storage room during the blackout.
I see. I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
What's that?
A hole? What kind of hole? Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
Now then, Hajime. Will you battle against me? No,
don't
that's
wanna.
wrong.
I hate doing these ones.
Will you be able to break through my argument?
What do you mean battle? I think he's enjoying the game or something. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do, supposedly. Night vision goggles, storage room, party pictures. What are we arguing here?
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier?
What's that?
He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
Fuck. I missed almost every one of them. Assuming the photo shows the source contradicts his testimony?
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier?
What's that?
He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? After all, he was walking near the hallway, right?
It's true that any light source in the dark hallway would have stood out.
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Allow me to cut through those words!
Hey, it's probably the best I've done yet.
Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
Huh?
Nice one.
What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
I see. To actually notice the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh, you still don't remember your talent, do you?
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not
It really
the killer,
is.
You are quite nosy.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath?
You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey! It's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
Such a weird character. So you're telling me to call it the real killer? Even though I really don't want to condemn that person, but there's no other way, right? I mean, could be him, maybe. I mean, he's the only one that was in the kitchen, right? The only killer I can think of is using only my fucking phone here. I mean, she was in, he was in, you were in, you were outside, you were in, you were in, you were in, because you did the little trip thing. You were outside, you were in. I mean, yeah, that's what it is, man. You were in there too, you were also screaming. Man, did you kill someone?
You're the only one! Teru. Could it be you?
Huh? What? What are you talking about?
I mean, he had
Teru's the killer?
kitchen list,
Is that
right?
true?
What are you talking about? There's no way!
I feel like you would go, to be honest.
Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely.
Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer?
Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen.
Yeah.
That's
Along with
it?
the murder weapon,
That's
which we
the
haven't
only
gotten.
reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic? You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel. Teru. That attitude is so not like you. For the ultimate cook to get so upset. Call me chef. If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts? The future of the culinary arts? That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this
What is wrong
and
with you,
fight
dude?
it fair and square. You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light. And that they used the fire door to mask that light. And that they moved to the storage room
Yeah, I
and
fucking
snuck
hate it
under
here,
the
man.
floorboards.
Making things last longer than they
It's dark
should.
under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
Oh,
That's right. What do you think about that? There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
What? A shining liquid in the dark? That sounds super important!
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
The victim was targeted by a mark. What was the mark? Wait. No, that was during. That's the way you use that, right? That would have been. That's the same to drink. Oh, there's also this. It's pretty dang shiny. But I don't know if that would be it, right? I mean, the only thing is shining liquid. That's where we're first going to get the problem again. The victim was targeted by a mark. What was the mark? I mean, I don't know. The only two things I'm thinking of is does it say anything about during the blackout, trip patrol? Nah, that's all we got. I don't think I say drink, right? He said shining liquid. Unless I'm missing something completely. Because it has to be one of the two. Either party dishes, I only say party dishes because there's a yellow fucking drink there. Then... what would it be? Shining mark. Okay, well... I guess theoretically... it can also be... maybe he saw the mark as well? Like the glow stick mark? But why is he shining liquid? Right? Yeah, for a second, just confused. Unless he's referring to this. But he didn't say what.
I can prove it with this!
Okay, well...
the mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife,
oh, glowing
right?
paint, right? I keep thinking it's duct tape for some reason. No, it's paint. Yes,
by using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing. I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Well, Teru!
Yeah, is that our coincidence?
Seriously, I don't know anything. Really, I don't know anything at all.
You think he tried to protect?
Can I ask everyone a question instead?
I don't know if he would do that though.
You again? Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to
I
speak.
don't think I was defending you.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Yeah, you gotta bring this up.
Don't step on—
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Do you think he said it under the floorboards?
She heard
That'd be hilarious.
Teru's voice in the dining hall.
I feel like you would notice that if they're below, eh?
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
That's right! That's exactly it!
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there.
But you would have had to see the...
Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Sure,
Well,
I guess.
It's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
True, yeah.
That sounds fishy.
It does
If
sound
I
fishy, also
remember
correct.
correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by licking their sweat.
Okay, buddy.
If you want, you should try licking me.
No way! You look greasy.
But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall. Ibuki swears on her honor.
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room.
Dude, I
Which means
hate you. You're making this
he's
last
not
so
the
long.
No, that's not it.
Is this all you're gonna do while you're alive?
Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me? It's not like I want to blame you. I just...
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in. Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope?
We should like duct tape his hand and throw him in. Yeah, what are we using?
Let me ask you again.
Yep.
Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
Sounds pretty clear.
I definitely heard Teru's voice.
Yeah, to say.
It's handsome, unlike his face.
Maybe it was recording or something?
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
Okay. We're probably contradicting that last one. It's definitely a contradiction. I haven't making those remarks. I need to find it.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice.
Maybe he just forgot.
It's handsome, unlike his face.
I feel like he would be able to tell someone below you,
Maybe it was
though.
recording or something? Nope,
Let's try
definitely
Gap.
a live voice.
Why not?
Right,
maybe
as
he
long
was
as I have her
underneath.
testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
Okay.
I'll shoot through that contradiction. Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall. Huh? Why? Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall. But...
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall.
Is that true, Teru?
Hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I? What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Asabu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar!
If Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru actually there during that time?
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at
Shut
stake.
up. Holy cow.
Damn right. You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
No! Is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
What do you mean by that?
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall? Probably can. Oh, you again.
Whether or not Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, I don't know for sure. I just need to throw that question at him. What? I just need to throw that question at him. What does that even mean? What does that mean? Okay, definitely not that. Right, I'm going one by one. No, definitely not that. During the search for the October, headed straight to the office. Is anyone there? Yeah, right, so probably not that, probably not that, probably not that. This, I don't think that would be it. No. No. What's this? Wait. This question? Or a different question? I mean, what is the question? What question am I looking for? Is during the blackout? Maybe he did something, maybe this has something to do with something? It's that, or maybe... Yes, maybe. But we're not talking about the stove, right? I'm just... Yeah, you really got that. Whether or not... Okay, it might be referring to the girl. Maybe. Because that's what he's into, you know?
I can prove it with this!
Fair enough, fair enough.
If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time.
Well, what? Don't make me remember. It's so embarrassing.
No, this is a very important question. Well, Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that.
Huh?
It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly.
How about it? You can't answer, Teru?
Huh? That's weird. Just
Interesting.
slipped from my mind.
Did it
There's
now?
no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Even so. Nagito, say something!
I guess you might have to give up now.
Give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know.
Dude,
It's lonely watching someone I admire
okay.
reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Well, hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
No, the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet.
You understand him?
But it's such a sad defense.
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
Come on, Monumi! Enough with the whimpering and translate!
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Hey, I actually agree with you for once. Hey, let's go. Okay.
He said, not good enough. Not good enough at all.
Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
I know what it was. Okay, I don't even know what.
He said, try to do it.
What a confusing accent.
Think of focus. Think about this. I already know what it is. Thin edge tool with diameter about 50 millimeters and at least 50 centimeters in length. Weapon that needs to be components must have been used at the crime scene. What's that? A skewer. Oh, what the fuck? S-K-E-W-E-R. Second word's a skewer. What was the first word be though? Okay. Maybe. Wow, maybe. Let's try it. Not K. Fuck. It's definitely not I. I can't think of anything that starts with I. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Another I. Another I. What are eyes? It's not I, is it? Can I bring up the shit? No. What did they call it? Oh, iron skewer. You dumb bitch. I figured it out. Okay. How did Ardo? Good. Yeah, we get the message in here. Oh. It broke. That's it. Okay. I don't know where's the K? Okay, E. I don't think we need N. E. Q. And then another E. And R. Fuck. How would I be able to stop that, you know? There you go.
I got it!
Iron, yeah.
That's it! The weapon must be the iron skewer!
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru Teru.
Like the rumor is, we get iron skewer missing.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Avril Lavigne!
Avril Lavigne?
Huh? Did he really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Also, I was
I
on
mean,
guard
littering's pretty
duty,
bad, come on.
and I never once saw Teru Teru leave the old building.
Right.
Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
Yes, but we don't have to
kitchen
look
again,
for
right?
it, because we know it's him.
Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Oh!
Finally, we're nearing the end. Corner opponent will be surrounded by soul shields. Something will not listen to what you have to say. Avoid paying your academic class night, but this is a class trial after all. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shields. High-speed dispute battle. Beat down, panic talk, excuses, nonsense. Sorry, panic talk action. PTA, huh? Okay, so it's full time battle. Fair enough. I should probably be paying attention because it might not be exactly the same. The damage control is quickly being destroyed. However, you cannot destroy the remarks in timely. You'll end up getting hurt during PTA. Focus on the extra and please waste another time to start if you're destroying consecutively and start a combo. Keep doing this and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, tempo down. Timing changes, tempo changes, alter the timing. Please be careful. Last but not least, I'm going to tell you the final blow. If you destroy all the shield, whole soul shield, they will start giving you the final argument. 4 words will be displayed on the top, bottom left and right sides of the screen. Each of these 4 words corresponds to circle, triangle, square, and X button. If you press the buttons in the right order, you'll be able to compose the words of the final stretch. Looking for the word. Please make an argument while searching for the word that will trump your opponent's final argument. Also, if you don't deliver your final stretch within time limit. Okay, this is very confusing.
What the hell you saying, you double-cutter hick?
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hit?
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
Now she's developing and hiding it in the kitchen was the easiest to slip away. Byakuya and I checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly before the party started, which means is the weapon already hidden somewhere and you can't find it? Could it have been in an unexpected place? Where would that be? Where do you hide a long weapon shield?
I'm not hiding that thing!
He said, I'm not hiding anything!
Could you put it in a giant bone? Right there.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know. Paris Hilton! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know. Paris Hilton! Unforgivable!
Jesus Christ.
Where would the weapon be?
Oh, the other way, fuck! Shit. On the meat bone. This is so hard. Find it? Like, way harder than the first game. Here, totally. Okay.
Where would the
On
weapon be?
the meat bone. Is it not the bone meat? What? On the bone meat? Is that on the bone meat? Am I dumb?
Where would the weapon be?
It's definitely on there. That's not it though, we heard that. What is it?
Unforgivable!
Bone?
I don't know.
Meat on the
Paris
bone?
Hilton!
Maybe, bone on the meat?
Unforgivable!
Maybe meat on the bone.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Where would the weapon be? This is the end!
God damn it. I guess bone meat doesn't technically make sense.
Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone?
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything. In a place like that?
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it.
There's that fear of a pile of food that appears to be the case.
But in fact,
we did bring it
the
up
only
anyway.
place you could hide the weapon was inside
Maybe I should
the
be
food
paying. I
that
don't know how
couldn't be
often I'll
inspected.
do that. Maybe we should pay attention to those little things. Thank God it's not there.
Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
What now?
I'm using my right to remain silent.
There's no way that exists here. We need to confirm this now! So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
Wait, now hold on a second. Time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over.
About that.
Huh? Where did Monokuma go? I'm right here! I'm already eating it! A bear that eats meat!
Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
What is this? So yummy!
Damn it! That's my meat!
I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
My. There's something inside the meat. Look what came out.
Is that an iron skewer?
Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone. I got it. You all set me up.
Oh, we set you up, huh?
You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
All of us?
Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
What is up with this guy, man?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
He said, you're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loudmouth, fast food eating hicks.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
I guess we need to settle this. To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
So, we need to do it.
Yes. Okay. So that one set, panels. That's the levels. Those of you for the previous game, you might hesitate at first, especially the same concept. Now then, playing and solving the closing arguments, there's a certain trick to remove the vertical gap from these pages. Wait, hints? Okay. Hey, nice. Wait, this is only a photograph? Okay. Oh, you can do it right away now. We'll come back later. Probably this. Yeah. The office with the blackout occurred. Vision turned on. He pulls up the night vision goggles. Oh, and he covered himself so when the blood came pouring down. Gotcha. I already have it then. But I can't do it. Okay. So this? There it is, I got you. Okay, so we go through. Okay, I feel you. I understand. I don't think any of that would be it. He's running. Probably this? No, okay, never mind, I lied. Ah, fuck, there's these lights? Yeah, I didn't see my health, to be honest.
We will never give up!
This trial is ridiculously hard, and that could just be me being an idiot, but comparing it to the first game, nowhere did I near struggle as much with this fucking trial. The first fucking trial, mind you. Oh, this is the whole thing again. Oh, fuck me. I got Byakuya. Let's take it to case. Who did Byakuya see? This is all about the killer, right? So, oh wait. Yeah, okay. This is a knife. Hey, I think there's two potential murderers. Okay, we're going back to the blackout. This is when the blackout started. At the office where the blackout occurred. Maybe we use this? Okay. No. Case containing people. During the blackout. Also during the blackout. Maybe he's referring to this? No. Storage room before the blackout? No. That's with the AC, I believe. So it's not this thing. Could be her. I don't know what the case would be, you know. But like, where would she play a part, you know? Because this is all the killer, right? What did the killer came in the storage room? What did the killer do after everything? Oh, he's trying to wait. Oh, he's him yelling out. Gotcha, I get it. Okay. Okay, so... This. Okay, there's all those.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Alright, different second.
Let's try going over the whole incident. Beginning. Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring there because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us. Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m.
Should the other guy
air conditioners in the office and dining hall.
Did he know?
They had already set the timers.
He would have had to know, right?
Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on.
Yeah, I gotta try to kill anyways. I should just risk it. Anyway.
Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness.
Very interesting.
But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right. Everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan.
Yep.
The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito.
Which is weird.
While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen.
So what if we baited him into something?
The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen.
Right.
They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item.
Yep.
That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed, but
yeah,
he had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move.
Yeah, that's the thing. We know.
After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura?
Oh, man.
That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone. Would never.
What are you doing, man? That's all I wanted to get out, I guess.
It seems this is the end.
Let's get to C. I got fucked up 30 times. Jesus Christ. I gotta be this real, baby.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Oops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
Oh, that's not...
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
That really took me way too long to do. I don't know why I messed it up so badly. But hey, we got it done, I guess.
correct. Yahoo!
My aunt's right. This time, the black responsible for killing Byakuya Togami is Teruteru Hanamura.
No. You...
Are you serious? Of all of these people, are you saying a pounce like him killed someone who killed Byakuya? But... why did you kill him?
You've got it wrong.
It was a mistake. I'm telling you, it was just a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys. Huh.
Hey!
I was only trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you. Huh? Trying to stop? What do you mean? Did you tell him? I spent all morning doing the front dishes for the party, and then I heard a weird laughter in the dining hall, and when I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of the cleaning. I had a feeling. Yeah, I had a feeling he was trying to kill Nagito. Although, regardless, you're still killing someone. You think you were just... had a bad feeling about it, so I couldn't to watch what he was doing, and I saw him in a place the irons he bought in the storage room and messed with the air conditioner timers. Plus, he was grinning, just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him.
When that happened, he...
You caught me?
What?
God?
Hey!
What are you doing? What are you scheming? Planning to kill someone, of course. Just to let you know, it's pointless for you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I will never give up. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, the days beyond that, I'll definitely start the killing.
Impossible!
What? No matter how much you want to leave this, why didn't you just tell Byakuya, though? You know? I see. That's what you think?
Well...
That's not it at all. This isn't just about my survival. I just want to start the killing.
What?
What are you saying? I love everyone here. That's why I want to be of good use to them. What? I love all the Ultimates, and I admire them being symbols of hope.
Amazing!
That's right. In the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart. That's why. I don't want them to lose against something like killing. So you'll do it? I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting despair they face. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair.
No.
This is kind of a counteractive way of doing it, I feel. I don't know. Well, what are you saying? I don't understand at all.
See?
Isn't it typical that if you face a strong enemy, you will become even stronger yourself? Which means the stronger the despair you face, the stronger everyone's hope will become, right? I want to see that brightness. And in order to see it, I'm going to become everybody's stepping stone. I want to make your hope shine. It's as simple as that. That's right. You run for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair.
You're kidding, right?
Are you kidding? Don't tell me. You're actually serious?
Man.
So you don't understand. That's fine. I don't really mind. I just such fanboys. It's alright that this love of mine is unrequited. I suppose I could be called the ultimate fanatic.
No way!
There's something wrong with you. Really? You think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with you? But isn't that what love is? Nagito, what is the meaning of this? Explain it to me. I don't understand anything about the story at all.
See?
You see, if you have a favorite boxer, don't you want him to fight against a strong opponent and win?
Don't fuck with me!
You better not compare us to that.
What?
Am I wrong? It's given that trials are necessary to become strong, and the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? For mere humans, killings are simply a tragedy, but for worthy humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to even higher levels.
Amazing!
It's amazing to me that someone as untalented as myself can become that trial. There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as everyone else's trial.
Great!
There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation so that your values may ascend to brave new heights.
What's going on?
Stop it. You're seriously starting to piss me off.
What's going on?
I don't understand at all. Are you saying you basically wanted to commit murder for fun? It's not the same as killing for fun, but I guess it looked the same in your eyes. I had no intention of surviving and leaving you all to die. Is that why you didn't mind when Teruteru discovered your plan?
What's wrong?
Or perhaps that was intentional too.
So...
Now Nagito wanted to involve us in the killing, plus it'd be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Teruteru? You said it to pique Teruteru's curiosity, and you look forward to the mystery becoming more complex. Well, you're basically right. It's true that I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found while I was training.
What?
That was your doing as well?
You're right.
I just casually mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous if you fall, so don't get too close to it. Hey! This dude, he's seriously batshit crazy. He's insane. That's right. That's why I tried to stop him, you know?
However...
It doesn't matter, though. But why? Why didn't you tell Byakuya instead? I don't know. Because Nagito was the one who was supposed to take that knife. That's why I aimed and thrust it down his spear there. But why is Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito. Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife. And then replace Nagito.
Nope.
No, I don't think that's it. Huh?
Perhaps.
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito. You think?
What?
I would not doubt it, I guess, with all the shit he's been saying. What did you say?
See?
Because Byakuya says so, didn't he? Don't worry, yeah. We'll
I will guide you all.
Could it be? In order to keep that promise? As long as he was wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards. And that someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
So Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito even though he was trying to take that knife? I see. Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. And yet...
Such despair!
I never expected an ending like this. Such despair. What? But we shouldn't let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair.
No way.
Could it be? You knew Byakuya would protect you, so you set him up to fail?
Someone like me?
Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some precautionary measures. The results of that were going to be fun for later. I'm just kidding.
How unexpected.
But I never expected it would turn out like this. I never thought I'd be the one to survive. But since it was my life that had been saved, I didn't want to just waste it. That's why I decided to help Teruteru. Why would you... Why? Why would you do that? Well, because Teruteru decided to commit this crime, but he also had strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be the person who just as I was waiting for. I thought he might be the hope that could defeat any type of despair. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Teruteru. What do you mean confirm? Just stop it already.
Well...
Plus, I couldn't really help myself when I also empathized with Teruteru. After all, he wanted to kill me, but he ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know? If I left him in that confused state, this trial might have been ruined, right?
Isn't that right?
But in order for our hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him, I don't care if I die, so you should just focus on escaping the island. Those were my exact words to him before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teruteru?
Man.
In the end, my hope just wasn't enough, and this turned out to be a bad ending for Teruteru. But you should be proud of yourself. You will not die in vain. You will become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else so their hopes can grow even more powerful.
Impossible!
Sacrifice?
Shut up! Shut up!
Seriously, stop it already. I'm gonna go crazy just listening to you.
Hey!
Hey, is it really okay for us just to leave this crazy bastard alone like this?
Huh?
Isn't it better if we just... Okay, well, I mean, can't really do that. Then we have to have another trial. Kill, he said? Well, high school students are so violent these days. But the person who's gonna get killed now is Nagito. It's Teruteru.
What's the matter?
You didn't forget, right? I told you already at the beginning, right? If the Black and Killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them.
Wait!
Hold on.
No.
That was, how should I put it? An accident. An act of self-defense. Not intentional. Anyway, I feel it's possible it's not my fault.
Hey!
It doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional. A murder is still a murder. If you kill someone, that's a murder.
Hey!
But is there anything like sympathy judgments? Extenuating circumstances? Or maybe even probation?
Impossible!
I don't accept any of those claims.
That's
not...
Hey!
Hey, send me you guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito, so...
Why you?
Be honest. After learning about Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? You probably thought nobody would find out if he killed him after messing up this plan, right? That's what you thought, right?
Wrong!
You're wrong. There's no way a person has no malice would kill someone like that. In truth, you were just desperate to kill Nagito, and willing to sacrifice everybody else to survive, right? Let's be honest, Artie. At least him in the end. I mean, yeah, he's wrong to kill.
No. That is...
Teru.
Why?
If only you didn't try and kill Nagito, Byakuya would still be alive. Why did you try to commit murder? Answer me, Teru. I just wanted to go home.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
Yeah, makes sense. Alright. Because she's waiting for me. Mama is waiting for me at home. She's waiting all by herself for the day I graduate. Hope she can come home.
Okay, I'm going now. When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
I'll be fine. Moms are strong. I won't lose to some illness.
Oh, man.
I know that already. I know that already.
That's it. I promise her I'll become a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamura Diner. Mama, you're waiting for me to keep that promise. Even though she's sick and alone, she's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home!
Teru. But I were told that memories were stolen, and that several years have passed since our first day.
Hey!
Then what happened to the Hanamura Diner? What happened to my mom who's still waiting for me? So you did believe what Monica said.
Damn it!
You were saying all along it's okay, I'll never believe something like this. So why?
Wrong!
I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie.
That's why I wanted to go home!
I wanted to go home and confirm it. I wanted to make sure it was all just a lie. I wanted to make sure that I still have a place to call home. Teru, you. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not that Teru didn't believe it. He believed it more than anyone else here. That's why he kept denying it, because he believed it. He needed to deny it. Damn it. Well, I know how he felt. Something like this would never have happened. I wanted to confirm by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's plan. I found out he was going to kill someone if I left him alone. That's why. That's why.
Fine.
So, you wanted the first kill.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, you guys. That doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you, but it's the only thing I could do. I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito. I see.
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Teru. I see, interesting, but as far as motives to kill are concerned, I wanted to see your mom so boring. What?
So... Yahoo!
I see there's no point in basking in the afterglow, so let's hurry up and begin the punishment.
Can't!
Jeez, get out of my way! Well now.
There, now that little annoying little sister has been dealt with, let's get back to business.
Wait!
Hold on a second. I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least...
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Teru Hanamura, the ultimate cook...
Hey!
Call me chef. No, wait, that's not what I...
Please!
Please tell me at least what happened to the Hanamura diner.
Let's
Come on,
give it everything we've got!
Yeah.
It's punishment time!
Lies! I won't believe this!
I won't believe it. Dang, why is he gonna have it though? Yeah, gun him down? Alright, I thought he was gonna like boil him or something. Is he cooking them? Yeah. Gotta find a volcano or something? Yeah, nah, he's frying them. That would suck. Just watching it on the screen.
Extreme! Yeah!
That adrenaline is rushing through me. Teru.
Damn it!
Are you fucking serious?
How cruel.
Why'd you do something so cruel?
What?
Did you learn from when you were in elementary school? If you badmouth someone, the teacher writes in a note and makes whoever badmouths read it to you in front of the class.
No.
When that happens, only then do you think about how it feels to be badmouthed. Same applies to murder.
What are you saying?
You're the one who drove him to it. So cruel. This is just too cruel.
Nice!
Well, it can't be held with the rules, and this is the killing rule after all. What rule? You're the one who's breaking the rules. I can't just look this way. What do you mean? When you mentioned the motive, didn't you also promise something? Oh, there's a catch. What time is the catch is... That's right. Here we go. Oh, right, then. Why did you tell me about his mom or his diner? You had a right to know.
You...
Yeah, us too. We have all the right to know.
Bastard!
Hey, hurry up and tell us. What did you mean earlier when you mentioned our school memories? Oh yeah, I did promise to remember to do the killing. You're gonna do it? But telling them is kind of... I never told you guys that I'd tell you right away.
What? Not fair.
That's not fair.
Of course.
Of course I'll keep my promise to return your memory someday. But it's still not clear when that someday actually be. I must associate myself as well. There's something I need to do.
Huh?
What the heck?
So
That's not fair. They both ran away.
Then...
Monokuma had his wrapped around his finger after all.
Stupid!
Teru, you stupid.
Such despair.
I know, this is just full of despair. Seriously, tragic despair. But still, at times like this, the symbols of hope, you guys need to keep doing your best to. You? Why are you smiling?
crap!
How can you smile in a situation like this, you creep?
Nope.
Hold on, I'm sad too, you know. Didn't I tell you? From the bottom of my heart, I truly love you all. You ultimate who inspire hope. And your splendid talents. There's no way I can be happy when we've lost such a talented individual.
Don't fuck with me!
Don't go saying creepy shit. I'll fucking kill you. Please, kill me anytime.
What?
You hear me? I don't mind you killing me. I've already prepared myself to become your stepping stone. If absolute hope can be born from that, then my life is nothing special. You. How messed up are you?
Hey.
However, if you're going to kill me, make sure to discuss it with me beforehand, okay? You see, if you do that, then I can cooperate with the killer. Are you seriously intending to help the killer? It's really not that big of a deal. Your students at Hope's Peak Academy use the symbols of hope to possess the chosen talent. It shouldn't be mad at you guys if at all cooperate with the killer, right?
Fiend.
He's flaring so confidently they could fly with the killer.
Hey!
Hey, this was his plan all along. Since he's willing to work with the killer, he wants us to think it's better for us not to kill him. Well, I don't mind what you think of me. In actuality, thanks to Byakuya, I'm starting to feel a small desire to live.
This is exciting!
Mostly, I just want to watch everyone destroy all this threat that comes for you, one after the other. Just kidding.
You pissed me off.
Hey, can I punch you? I won't be satisfied till I punch you. Fine. Let's stop this already. It's just going to be a waste of time to keep dealing with him.
What?
How
unfortunate.
That stings. I told you and I were quite similar. Why'd you say that? I wonder what I am. Because you don't know my talent yet, right? What is that?
Isn't that right?
You have a special feeling for Coach Peak Academy, just like me. Don't put me in the same category as you.
Hey.
How can you say you're not? Monokuma said it himself. We don't know anything about each other's true nature. No, if it's true that our school memories are stolen, it's the same as not knowing our true selves too. Especially for you, right? Someone who can't even remember what his talent is? Funny. Please feel free to punch him. Will do.
Wait!
Hold on.
Please stop!
Nothing will come from fighting like this. There's something else that we must do. Something else?
Please listen!
We must not argue with each other in a place like this. There's something more important we must do.
Let me ask.
Which is? Do our best.
You fiend.
Well?
We must first leave here and get some rest. And then we shall all work together and do our best. Do our best so we never have to come back here again.
Perhaps.
This is what I believe we must do
I
right
am
now.
sorry!
I'm sorry, if only I was a better motivational speaker. No, that really touched my heart. You're totally right. What we need to do right now is do our best. If we do our best, it's definitely going to pay off, right?
Yes.
Yes, that is right.
Like...
But what do we have to work hard at? I do not know, but we must do our best. Jeez, I don't get you at all. You're some kind of moron.
Well?
It's fine if you don't know. It matters that you hold on to the feeling that you have to do your best.
Right?
So let's do our best. Let's make sure a killing like this never happens again.
But...
It's scary, but doing our best is our only option. There's no way I'm doing what Nagi just said.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, I don't know what you're all talking about, but let's do our best for now.
Fine.
Very well. And if we're not able to change the future, I guess we should at least change it by tomorrow. Damn fiend. I won't give up until the very end. I won't die in vain. I'll give my entire existence, my entire power, my entire body and soul and fight to the very end. Yeah, you're right. Let's definitely work together and leave this island. Do our best. We kept using that phrase over and over again. Even though we knew they were just cheap, meaningless, empty words. Regardless, we still said it. And we continued to say it over and over again without stopping. Thus, the curtain had fallen upon the class trial where Byakuya and Teruto were sacrificed. Afterwards, we left in the trial grounds and returned to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. For the time being, we decided to go back to our cottages. Okay. After experiencing something like that, there's no way I could fall asleep. I gave up, got out of bed, began walking around the hotel grounds for no reason. After not doing much of anything, I dully looked up at the sky. And there, just like before, there it was. The night sky brimming with stars. Stars that looked like they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. As I looked upon such a beautiful night sky, I can go anywhere. That thought crossed my mind for some reason. The sky is connected to anywhere, even to my daily life. That's why I might be able to go home. That's right. I'm definitely going to go home. That's when it happened. At the start of the night, I felt a strange convergence of sensation. And then, while I continued to stare at the night sky, I felt my entire body stiffen with that sensation. Isn't this...
Is someone watching me?
Huh. Are we doing the same thing again? There's no way we're doing the same thing again as the previous game, right? Rest in peace. Damn, Byakuya, that sucks. You're slightly less of an asshole. In this game. A stick! That's what I like to see. Okay, we'll call it good there. Alright. That's good stuff. Go ahead and I am the broadcast. Stop, bro.